This is Mesa, Arizona. I'm out at the Mormon temple.
Is there a special place where you buy the magic Mormon underwear?
Check out Chris out on the street, hitting the town with some serious signage. He's going to be out there for weeks, everybody. Devangelizing.
They've got their Christmas lights.
Yeah, give us a tour there. You got to say, man, you got to hand it to him, huh, James? I mean, I don't know anybody who actually does hit the streets and does other than the actual street preachers.
The season has begun, and I'm doing my first devangelism at the Mormon temple. See, my box rolls. You can call me brilliant. That's fine. It's fine with me if you think I'm a genius for putting a giant gift-wrapped sign about how faith is killing people on wheels. Here it is. We got the fantasy side here where I show them the idols of their God, which they are totally oblivious to. They think there have never been any idols of our gods, but of course there have been. And at the bottom, I have the joke about it, you know, El and Yahweh being a bull. It's bullocks. That's the joke there. Then there's the box factor. Faith is a box for thought. You're stuck in a prison called I can't think clearly because I believe dumb shit. And then this is the business side. It shows you how faith is actually killing people all the time. Many different ways. These are specific stories, except for this one, of course. This is just one of the fantasies in the Bible. Jesus says you don't need to wash your hands. Pilate says, I wash my hands of him. And on this side is just a little bit more propaganda. I want to believe true things. Faith is a thought virus. Stop faithing. And reason is the cure. And faith makes intelligent people useful idiots. And if you faith upon a star, you'll believe anything. All right. I'm just out here telling people to stop faithing because people are dying because of it. Fantasies get people killed all the time. And people don't care generally. You sit in your air conditioning. Use your duvets, your down pillows. You put money in the plate. That money goes towards Bibles to Africa. What happens then? Let me show you what happens then. Those Bibles go to guys like this. This is a guy who calls himself the bishop. The bishop is a witch killer. He brags about how many people he's unalived for Jesus. That's right, Christians. You're still killing people in modern times. It's still happening. It's not over. And it'll never be over as long as you point to that book that says, suffer not a witch to live, and say it's God's word. That's some really stupid shit. That is really stupid. Bought with blood is here. You see John wishing me harm?
Yeah.
That's great.
He said, what is the Grinch doing outside his cave?
Yeah, no, that was funny. Now he's wishing that I get my jingle bells rocked. Who knows what that means? Oh no, I just mean, you know, like I hope someone convinces you you're wrong or some shit like that. Who knows?
Well, hey, no love like Christian hate.
Doesn't sound like a good thing. Doesn't sound like something somebody would want to happen to them.
Well, Darth Dawkins is here at least too. He's cheering you on, Chris.
All right, Dawkins.
Darth, if you wouldn't mind tithing to the ministry here, a tithe and offering, please.
Yeah, so tonight's it's also very much just a learning experience for me. Just see what it's like out here. See if the Mormons bother me, don't want me here. So far, so good. Not too bad.
Listen, bro, you don't have to make up stories. You're always welcome.
What are you talking about?
Mormons do want you here.
Oh, okay,
we
cool.
all want you here.
What story did I make up?
That Mormons don't want you here. We love you, brother.
No, no. That's not what you didn't hear the whole thing. But you could just drive by comment.
Good. Love you.
Okay. Cool. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
I don't know. That was weird. People just say random things. They hear one little bit of what you're saying and they think they know what's going on. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm actually very familiar with Mormons being really warm and welcoming, but at times, some of them are individuals who don't feel the same way. That's what I was talking about, dude. Yeah, I think it was really just about putting on a show letting everyone on the live, my 6 listeners, all know that Mormons are good people. Yeah, most of them are. Nobody's saying they're not. It's got nothing to do with the point. Nothing at all. You have no idea what I'm doing out here. You don't care even. You don't give a rip. You just want to come over here, put your arm around me, put on a show like you're a loving guy. And that's what I have this sign for. Get real. And there's my first argument. Yay! Happy holidays. Enjoy the lights. Remember, it's just a fantasy. Don't take it too seriously. People get hurt from that.
There's kids around here. Shut your mouth.
Oh, you should talk that way in front of your kids. Brilliant. I'm not doing anybody harm. I'm not cussing at anyone. I didn't tell anybody to shut up like I was told already. That's the beginning. The first person to badmouth me is some soccer mom. Cute. To shut up, there are children out here. Like, well, I wasn't rude. I just said, remember, it's a fantasy. Don't take it too seriously, because then people die. What's wrong with that? I'm just telling the children the truth. Don't tell children truth. Shut up. Do not tell my kids the truth. Okay, asshole. Watch the train.
Happy Christmas.
Happy holidays. Enjoy the lights. Remember, it's just a fantasy, though. Don't take it too seriously. Somebody said I have a nice hat. What they don't know is it's all about the mistletoe. Somebody's going to kiss this guy tonight.
I see what's going on.
That's what it's about, baby. I wish I could just get their faces. I don't want to get in people's faces with the camera. But their faces, like, they're so serious. My favorite Christmas song is No L. Obvious.
No L.
That's pretty good. I like it. I might have to steal that one there.
It's not that big a deal. It's not like we've got a huge thing going. Although we do have 10 people. Like and subscribe. Did you bring hand warmers? No, I did not bring hand warmers. Can't afford to keep buying hand warmers because as far as I know, there's only disposable ones. I suppose there might be something out there you can plug into something, but yeah, I can't afford to keep buying hand warmers. So if somebody wants to send me some hand warmers or contribute to the cause, that's my Venmo. Or you could DM me if you want to send funds. I could use some hand warmers. It is a good idea. But yeah, I'm a pretty broke guy, guys. I'm not by any means do I have funds to like pay someone to hold the camera for me, which would be nice. Or security. Security is going to be necessary sooner or later if I keep doing this. I'm not. Are you kidding me? Standing next to this big rich building, I'm the one getting paid? Hilarious. How much are you getting paid, she asked me. It'd be nice. Oh, $75 actually. Sorry, 75. Bitch. I don't know if you heard her. She said, how much are you getting paid? Paid? That'd be great. That would be nice. I guess they figure nobody's going to go out on a street corner and try to improve the world on their own without getting paid. Yeah, Captain Redclaw. Okay, I hit the button several times. There it is.
Hello, brother.
Hello, sister.
Particularly as far as what you are protesting, what is your overall goal so that I can figure out exactly what it is? Sorry, I'm new here. I know that you are protesting a, is it a Muslim mosque or?
No. This is a Mormon temple.
Mormon temple, okay, and they've got all the Christmas up, and within the Christian, like I would say, Mormons aren't within my religion, being I'm Christian. So,
I'm showing you right now.
Okay, stop. Sorry, everything is switched in your view. So, what does that say?
It says stop faithing. Stop pretending to know stuff you don't know.
Right. Okay. So within faith though is a matter of belief over what we know. I'm not saying that we do know it, although some will claim that they do know it. Those are not true faithers. So I'm not disagreeing with your protest against them. I don't agree with organized religion, but I do believe within my religion. Does that make sense?
Yep, doesn't matter. So what you're doing is pretending to know God, and by doing so, you are leading by example. You're suggesting other people should do the same thing.
Okay, so I do not suggest that you believe what I believe. That is where I think that
You're missing it. You missed the point.
What do you mean?
You are faithing. When you do faith, you encourage others to do faith. You represent faith as a good way to come to conclusions. Okay, it's one of the worst ways to come to conclusions. I'd say it's probably the worst way to come to a conclusion. It's not a method of finding the truth. It's a method of pretending you already know the truth, which gets people to come to a conclusion. It's not a method of finding the truth. It's a method of pretending you already know the truth, which gets people.
When it comes to a amount of people doing this, it creates a situation where harm can be considered okay.
No, it's simpler than that. It's simpler than that. Okay, not all people do harm to others because of their faith, right?
Right.
But when you pretend to know things you don't, like say, there's a bridge at the edge of this cliff. Okay, there are no cars coming in this intersection where I'm about to cross the street. If I pretend those things, it's kind of dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Now,
you go off the cliff.
If you pretend to know God, all kinds of trouble comes from that. And if you need me to explain it to you, you haven't been paying attention, but I'm happy to do so.
Well, no, when you explain it to me, I just want to hear your understanding of the situation, because everybody's got their own idea of the understanding of the situation, which is where we run into trouble with what you're talking about. Does that make sense? Am I just rambling to you? I don't know.
Say that last part one more time.
Where you are at is that you are understanding the actual situation, whereas we have the faithing that you're saying that isn't true.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't necessarily disagree with you, because I think that everybody believing in one thing creates that bad source, sort of, to speak, because you have so many people thinking one thing, other people thinking others, and it creates a level of us warring against each other, unaliving each other for no reason, based on our faith. Now, where I come from is I believe in the idea of the personal faith. I'm not trying to get you to believe me.
Okay, hold on a second. Just using your argument, when everyone believes the same thing, that's when it gets dangerous? That's what you're saying?
I mean, within the group of those people, that's when it gets dangerous. That's where the Mormon faith comes from, the Christian faith comes from.
Stop. Thank you. Look, buddy, almost everyone in the world believes faith is a good way to come to conclusions. Okay, so that is enough. We don't need to talk about God. We don't need to talk about, other things you can have faith in. People have faith in all kinds of stuff. Faith is simply pretending to know what you don't know. Okay, if you want to argue that faith is something else, okay, then I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pretending to know what you don't know, which is a really good definition for faith. It's just not quite nuanced the way, like, we could get into more about, sometimes faith is like loyalty, but it's loyalty to an idea you believe with no evidence. It's like the whole idea is you believe it and you're loyal to it, even though there's all kinds of evidence that it's not true.
Right.
That's the thing about, So now you can be faithful to your wife. That's just loyalty. That's all. That's just loyalty. I'm talking about pretending to know what you don't. Now, like I said, most people in the world believe in faith. So we already have the qualification that you required for us to have a dangerous situation, a harmful situation.
Yes. I'm not. So what I'm saying is, though that I'm a man of faith, I am not disagreeing with your position at your protest right now. If that makes any sense.
I mean, kind of, but not really. No, I mean,
intellectually, I agree with you. Intellectually, I agree with you. I understand your point of view. I'm different in a lot of people who are of the faith who would call you a devil for protesting it. It is your right to protest. It is your right to disagree with this. And though I don't disagree with your message, I disagree with the way that you are presenting it. That's all.
What's wrong with the way I'm presenting it?
It's very antagonistic, whereas you should be trying to make people understand it.
If you want to see what Chris is up to tonight, you can go to his YouTube channel. It's devangelism. Exactly how it sounds, devangelism. And you can see exactly what he is up to, which I hugely admire his boldness. So hang tight. And he's going to be doing this almost for the entire month, at least the next 2-3 weeks, I think he was saying. If you tithed to the ministry, Chris's devangelism ministry, while he hits the streets, and he would like, just, nice little warm cup of cocoa, or maybe a coffee, or, maybe you can go so far as to send $9.99, which will give him a nice blanket that he can put around his cold body as he's out working as a counter-apologist. Well, we all sit in our comfort of our homes, nice and warm, around the fire tonight. He's out working, and I would urge you all, as members of this parish here on TikTok, to tithe, but especially offer. Go beyond that 10%.